What's going on, Max Sports here, bringing you episode 4 of this Washington Wizards MyGM mode here at NBA 2K15, and today the Washington Wizards will be taking on the Dallas Mavericks in the Verizon Center. Now this Mavericks team still has Dirk, they still have Monte Ellis, and the opening tip goes to the Mavericks, but now here the Wizards have the ball. Paul Pierce, he is driving in, and he will lose the ball, and they will run down the floor, get the layup to go, and that'll be the first points of the game. A minute and a half in, that is Rajon Rondo, and John Wall, the step back jumper, it is no good, and the Mavericks are going to take it up the floor once again, and that is Dirk Nowitzki from the elbow, getting that jumper. Paul Pierce with it on the right wing. He's going to give it down low to Gortat, who will get fouled and get the basket. So now he will be headed to the free throw line as we get another look right there. Definitely some contact from Amari Stoudemire. And Gortat, his free throw to convert the M1 is no good. And now the Mavericks have the ball up 4. They're going to give it down low to Dirk. He is going to do a nice up and under and take the foul, and he will get an and one as well. We take Dirk to the free throw line where he would convert his and one, and just like that the Mavericks are up 7. Now with the bench in, Ray Allen down low to Omar Sheik. He is guarded by Dirk. Now he's going to give it to Cannon. Isaiah Cannon from the top of the key gets the 3. A perfect release actually, and that makes it a 2-point game, and that will end out the first quarter. The Mavericks up 12-10 over the Washington Wizards. Now into the second quarter of play with the shot clock winding down. Monte Ellis makes a nice move, but he would dish it off to Stoudemire, who would get the hoop. John Wall bring this one up the floor. He's going to drive right in, unguarded pretty much, gets right by the defense and throws the hammer down right on top of Stoudemire, the former New York Knick. And Wall coming down again, makes a move, gets past his man, gives it to Bradley Beal from the right wing. That 3 will give the Wizards the lead. The Mavericks trying to come right back now. First time facing a deficit here, and Monte Ellis driving in. A foul is called on David West, and Ellis goes to the free throw line where he would miss the free throw after he actually got the basket. John Wall calling a screen here. He's not going to be able to get away from the defenders. Gives it to Bradley Beal, who gets yet another 3. This game is tied up at 20 all after that left corner 3. And now getting his man to jump and throwing down that slam is Paul Pierce. Still has some hops in him. Now the Mavericks with the ball. Open Monte Ellis. He is going to fake pass, drive, baseline, get that jumper to go. 26-25 here. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Now with just 10 seconds left, a 3, no good. The rebound, John Wall's running the floor. He is gonna keep with it, drive in, put up a shot. It rattles around and it goes in at the last second, 0.2 seconds to be exact. And going into halftime, the score will be the Wizards 28 and the Mavericks 25. Now to the halftime report, brought to you by Sprint. You can see this team statistics right here. Only 1 free throw for the Wizards, which they missed. 8 free throws for the Mavericks. 52% to 48% in shooting. Monte Ellis leading the way with 12 points. And Stoudemire leading everyone with 5 rebounds in the first half. John Wall leading the way in assists with 4. And that is the Sprint halftime report. Now heading into the third quarter. Score now 30-25 in favor of the Wizards. Doing a few moves, now giving it to Ellis, who gives it down low to Dirk. A nice post fadeaway there, gets the shot to go, cutting the deficit to just 3. Now John Wall running the point, giving it to Bradley Beal. Good defense here, gets a nice screen, and he dishes it off to David West, getting some range on that shot and getting it to go. Now an 8-point game. Bradley Beal on the breakaway, the two-handed slam off a nice pass, wide open down low in the paint. Now Stoudemire with the ball, he puts up a shot, it is no good. Rebound, David West now up to Ray Allen. He is going to pass it back to Bradley Beal. 2 plays in a row on the breakaway, and this connection is unreal as we now get a steal, and this time Bradley Beal to Ray Allen on the break, and he gets the layup to go. That is 3 times in a row on the breakaway. I think the first 2 were Ray Allen to Bradley Beal getting the slam. This time it's Bradley Beal returning the favor to Ray Allen on the break, and the Wizards have opened the floodgates with all of those breakaways, all those fast break points, as it is now a 14-point game here, nearing the end of the third quarter, as that is Jose Calderon getting that basket to go. He is going to chuck up a 3 at the buzzer, no good, and a 12-point lead for the Wizards going into the last quarter of this game, 45-33. Monte Ellis putting a move on, but good defense there. They give it back to him. He is making some moves, driving in, getting that tough contact layup to go, and now it is a 10-point game. John Wall driving in, he gives it to an open Paul Pierce, who sinks the 3, making this game 48-35, and another open 3, this time Bradley Beal getting it to go. And the Washington Wizards are on fire right now, just pouring it on. The score is just incredible, up 14. The Mavericks with the ball, and they would turn it over. Going the other way is Bradley Beal to Paul Pierce, right-handed slam. A beautiful play there by the Wizards, a great finish by Paul Pierce, getting up there with still a 31.5-inch vertical, even in his final years of this game, and it is just crazy the things he can do with his age, and that is why he is starting on this team, as Stoudemire gets a nice post hook to go. Bradley Beal over to Pierce. Pierce drives in, steps back, goes baseline, dunking on him once again. This time uses 2 hands, getting his man to hit the ground, and Dirk up to the top of the key, swings it to left wing 3 for the Mavericks. I did not see who that was, but a 3 for the Mavericks there. 13-point game. Dirk in the post, unstoppable. You can guard him, but it's not even gonna matter, as he gets another one to go there. An 11-point game, 2 minutes left to go. This one's pretty much all over, and if that didn't do it, this will. John Wall with a beautiful left-handed tomahawk slam. Pretty much no defense. They were on a full court press, and once he got past the first row, he was basically unstoppable. And that will do it for the game. Pretty much a blowout. 14-point win for the Wizards, 63-49 over the Dallas Mavericks at home for the Wizards. You can check out the stats right now. Anyways, the Prince Rose video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy that going, gone. See you.